Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am just sitting doing a little bit of knitting before I go down my granddaughter's. It's now just after 12. I go down around about 2, get Sunday lunch there and that, and I'm usually home by about 6. I think 4 hours of the kids is enough. But I've nearly finished this little cardigan I'm doing for my friend. This is the second sleeve. I'm onto the shaping the armholes. There's not much more to do, and then I've just got to put the 2 fronts on and then the little collar on it. And that's all the pieces. It's all a bit dropped, that bit. The other piece is all done, ready, waiting for the sleeve, so I can put the 2 fronts on and then put the collar on. I'll put that down a little bit. But I did have to break into another ball. This is James C. Brett Stonewash. And this is only an 18-inch. I can get an 18-inch out of 100 grams with the collar on and everything, no trouble at all. But this one hasn't went that far of getting the back and the one sleeve, and you can see there where I joined the another ball on. So it doesn't go very far, this wool actually. It does have 290 meters or something like that, it says on it, but unless it's a pattern. But I have done this pattern in other wool and that, and it's taken less than the 100 gram ball. This one doesn't seem to be going that far, but anyway, I'll put that down in a minute. And I have been knitting this is the blanket. This is how far I've got with the blanket. It looks a lot, but each of these pom-poms is a row. Don't know how many rows I've done actually, and count them up. I think that was the cast on one there, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've done 14 rows. You just count up the pom-poms, that tells you how many rows you've done. So it is quite slow going with this, which was better for my hands actually. I had no trouble with my hands not after I'd finished knitting this. I finished this earlier on in the night and started knitting a bit more of this one here to get this one finished. Once I finish that, I can carry on with my own again, what I was doing with my own cardigan and that. But one of this cardigan here is an 18 inch, and I wish I thought when I first started it. I have done a tutorial on an 18 inch, but since I've done the pattern, I altered a few things on the pattern that's slightly different to the tutorial, and I've had 1 or 2 emails where someone's been following the tutorial and then they've either getting the PDF or the pattern, and they want to know if they've made a mistake in or whether I've made a mistake in the pattern. But I had to explain to them that I had altered 1 or 2 things on the that I had done in the tutorial, and I changed them when I'd done the pattern because well, for an example, I can tell you one of the things I changed. It was probably just the back, I think it was. But when I started it, this one here, I have the garter stitch on the outside and the cable part going inside, so that the outside was just this garter stitch. Well, on the tutorial, I started, instead of garter stitch, I think there's 3 knit stitches at the start. I started with 3 knit stitches and then did the garter. And I thought it was better to have the knit stitches on the outside. So that was one of the things I altered in the from the tutorial to the pattern. And I think that was what was confusing some people. They didn't know whether they were starting with the right stitches or not. after they'd been watching the tutorial and then getting the either the PDF or the paper pattern. So I wish I'd realised that when I started this one here, because I would have started another tutorial. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another tutorial for that 18-inch, because it's only the 18-inch one that seems to be different. So I'm going to do another tutorial, and when I finish it, I'll put it up and I'll delete the other one so that people won't be getting confused with the two things. But as I've already started an 18-inch. This is the one I was doing. I was just doing this to test the pattern, actually, in case I had made some sort of mistake, but I hadn't. So I had started, it was just on the sleeve part of it, so I've knitted part of the sleeve, so I'm going to keep this part and do this one as a tutorial. So I only need to do one. I don't need to bother about what I've done with this sleeve, because you do 2 sleeves anyway. So when I do it, I'll do the back, the front, and then as I've already knit this sleeve, I'll just do the rest of the tutorial with the other sleeve, because you only need to do one, like I say. So I'll do it as it is in the pattern, and then there'll be no confusion between the tutorial on my channel and the pattern. So if everybody understands what I'm talking about, that's what I mean. It's it'll be better if the pattern and the tutorial match each other. That's what I'm going to do. And put that one down out the way. I'll not be doing any of that when I'm going down to my granddaughter's. I think I'm going to take my own knitting down my granddaughter's. My own cardigan, which I am onto a sleeve somewhere. It's in this bag here. Somewhere. And get it out. There, that is my own. I'm going to take that down my granddaughter's, because I know this pattern off by heart now. In fact, I think I might do a little tutorial on this pattern to show how this pattern is done. It's quite simple, actually. There's only 4 rows to the actual pattern. This is the second sleeve I'm doing on it. When I get this sleeve done, I'll be able to sew this on. I've already half sewn it up with the other sleeve, and that I'll put this sleeve in, and then I can put the neck and the bands on. So that's what I'm going to take down my granddaughter's, because it's just saying it's a simple enough pattern, actually, and I'll get no trouble doing that. So I am busy doing, oops, dropped my cable needle there. Put those pieces out the way. So I'm probably going to finish this before I go down my granddaughter's, but I have been checking I'm having on my email, my Gmail. I use my Gmail on it's on nearly all of my videos. I put it in the description box, and everybody uses it to ask me for patterns, PDFs, or just ask me anything. But I'm having a lot of trouble with it lately. I am getting an awful lot of porn, and it goes into the spam folder, but it's starting to spill over now into my normal one, and I'm having to check. I have to check the spam folder as well, because I do get 1 or 2 emails that end up in the spam folder that shouldn't be in the spam folder. And I try to, you can click a thing to say that they're not spam, that they should be in my normal inbox. But all these spam, I don't know where they're coming from. I was getting a lot of spam like porn, porn and sex video things and all that coming into my spam folder, but not as much as I get now. But I've clicked on 1 or 2 of them, and they have what you call an unsubscribe box at the bottom. Now, that was my mistake, because I never subscribed to them, but I clicked on it to try to stop them coming in, and then I went and Googled it, and I looked at on a few things about it, and it said that you should never unsubscribe to them, because that sets up a red flag with them, and they keep sending you more and more, and that's what's happening. I looked this morning. I forgot to check it last night before I went to bed. And I checked it this morning. There was 204 emails of these spam things. And they are starting to spill over into my normal inbox. And at the rate they're going, the odd Gmail does delete them after 30 days, but the rate they're coming in are going to fill up my Gmail box. And I'm beginning to think I might have to start a new Gmail account, another Gmail account, and forget about that one and just let it go, because it'll eventually get blocked with all the emails that's going in, all the sex, the porn ones. I am so sick of them, and I'm so sick, and like I'm saying, I do have to check that spam folder, because sometimes I do get normal emails that shouldn't be in there, but I do, try to click the box to see that they shouldn't be in the spam, and one or two of them are sort of coming to my normal, especially ones from YouTube. All my ones from YouTube used to go into that spam folder, and I don't know why. But anyway, I'm thinking about maybe I'm going to have to start another Gmail account. I do have another account because I'm with Sky for my broadband and all. I do have one with them, but everybody uses my Gmail when they message me. So I'm going to have to maybe start another email. I'm trying to work out how to create another Gmail account, because it keeps asking if you want to add another account, but they mean an account you already have. So I've got to work out how to create another Gmail and then make sure that everybody knows to use this other Gmail if they want to contact me. I'm busy trying to work that out at the moment, but some things are, a little bit more difficult than others to work out. Anyway, that's my little bit for today. I'll be popping off down my granddaughter shortly and for my Sunday lunch, and put up with the kids and make sure I've got the sweets to take down for them. That's the first thing they do as soon as I've had that dinner, because I take my knitting bag and I keep the sweets in the knitting bag, and as soon as the dinner's off the table and into my knitting bag. So I'll have to make sure I've got some sweets for all of them before I go down. I do buy sweets, bags now and again, but I better check I've got the right ones, because you have to get the right ones. I have to get the Haribo Golden Bears for Eddie. I have to get jelly beans for Tommy. And I'm not sure about the older one. He's nearly 12 actually, for Frankie. He keeps changing his mind, and sometimes I never know what to get him. But I'll give him a choice, what I have got. So that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.